What up, everybody? This is Ray Dangs, aka the Culture Referee. You already knew that, but what you didn't know about, I bet, is a new distribution company called Two Lost Distribution. They're the most technologically advanced distributor in the world. They distribute your music to more stores than any distributor out there, and they only charge you $3 a month. Yep, $3 a month. And they don't charge you any money to collect your royalties, so you get 100% of your royalties. Y'all know how some of them distribution companies be asking for, it's distribute with us, but they take 20%. These guys don't take any of that. They charge $3 a month to distribute all your music. And if you use the code GODS, which is on the bottom of the screen, when you add your discount code, you get 3 months free. So if you're looking for distribution, you need distribution, you're looking for the best distribution company to work with, Two Lost is the fastest growing distribution company out there. Mess with them. Tell them Ray sent you. You're going to get some money off. What's good, everybody? This is Ray Dangs, aka the Culture Referee, and
it's your cousin Juju.
And this is Artist Spotlight. Yeah. And today we have a artist that doesn't need the spotlight from us, but I still want to talk to him because he's had a whole lot of success. He's from Baton Rouge, college student.
Yeah.
See, I found out, and I also found out a fun fact was that D1. Who sat on the same couch was your music teacher?
Yeah.
How was his music teacher?
He was my social. We had a class called socials.
Was he high school or college?
Middle school.
These going to middle school? How old is this nigga? Hold on, wait a minute. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start fucking up the age.
That's about D1. I'm about to call that nigga. He ain't that old. He wasn't that old when he was teaching us. I think he was fresh out of college, maybe.
D1 been teaching since he was 10. I feel like.
Shit. He probably was. But my brother Fredo Bang, let's give it up for Fredo. He has a project coming out this Friday called Yes, I'm Sad.
Yeah.
Why you sad, bro?
Yeah, why you sad?
So basically, my whole thesis behind the project, right? It was 14 months that I couldn't put out music, and I was going through a lot mentally. I was going through I had a lot of deaths.
Yep. Just
all around. And I'm like, bam, here it is. I don't have a lot of sad music, but I'm gonna get this and let them know like I was sad during this whole period of doing this, and just showing that like a lot of artists could be going through something crazy, just like you, but the whole time we making a happy club song. You know what I'm saying?
You putting live life to music.
Yeah.
Why were you sad?
I mean, life is sad in general. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked me the other day like, what makes me happy?
Yeah, but
listen, when they asked me that, and I had to sit there and be like, what is being happy? Like, of course, we get a time period where we smile at something, but that's like a little piece. But when are you actually happy?
Happiness is an inside job. But I like that you brought that up because obviously I'm older than you. But the thing about your generation was I felt like you guys had access to so much information that it makes it hard for y'all to be happy.
Facts.
Like, so it's like, what, you don't think so, Juju?
It's not hard to be happy. I think it's harder to maintain happiness because being happy is a mindset. Like I wake up every morning happy as hell.
But think about this: if you don't have the maturity to understand what's happening around you, right? You might just think like everybody's life is better than mine. I'm telling you, bro, these kids are unhappy because everybody Instagram, TikTok is a highlight reel. Nobody's just saying, I'm fucked up. This is what I'm going through.
That is one thing, comparing your life to others.
Yeah, so I feel like that. So how do you deal with social anxiety and anxiety?
Honestly, I'll push straight through it.
You just keep going.
I'm nervous right now because people watching us.
For real? Oh, no, man, it's family, man.
I'm just saying, that's just how I am. Shows,
yeah.
Like when I do shows, I'm always nervous. I have never did a show and not be nervous.
For real? Even at this point?
Even at this point. Studios, I don't like nobody around me while I'm recording.
Wow.
Just so you an engineer?
Because I be self-conscious, huh?
Just you an engineer?
Yeah.
Where does the self-consciousness come from?
Because like I be sitting there, like, I'm an overthinker, like bad, like, to the point where it hurt my brain. I be sitting there recording, and I look through the window. My mind, I literally looked for reactions. So mother not bobbing their head, or if they start laughing, like hey, laughing at what I just said.
Laughing at me.
If you're looking for validation, then see.
No,
so
but
I would ask you. Hold on.
Go ahead. I like that.
I would ask because you named the title. Did you think about doing therapy through this process?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
This kind of therapy right now.
So in going to therapy, did you tell your therapist like your name of your album and just explain it to her?
I haven't did it yet, but I'm gonna do it.
So I think that's like in your next recording process, or even post this when you talk to your therapist, like explain to them the makeup of why you created the album this way, or why you
I'm probably gonna do it for all my fans to see.
By the way, I was about to say you should make that content. I'm already a fan, and can I tell you why? I always tell artists, I'm like, and this is, I think artists be mixing up fans and music, right? Like, I can be a fan of you, and I might not like 2 of your songs, 3 of your songs, but that doesn't stop me from being a fan.
Right.
But that has nothing to do with music. That has everything to do with you as a person.
Right.
So I just like the fact that you're honest. You wouldn't believe how many artists I sit in the room with, and they're sad, but they're making music about how much money they're getting. And I'm like, well, if you're sad, then play that then. Where's the sad song? Oh, you think people want to hear it? And I'm like, but people don't know what they want to hear. They wanna, but what they want to do more than anything is connect to you. So I love that you honest like that. I like that you saying what you're saying. Like, I was just talking to him like off record about an artist that I was working with that was the same way. And to be honest with you, I wish he would have said it, because if he would have said it, the fans would have probably treated him with a little bit more grace, because now they understand he's not entering this on some arrogant shit. He's kind of worried about what y'all think. Like, we all afraid of each other.
Yeah. I try to be completely in tune with my fans as possible. Like, I like to be, that's why I answer DMs. Like, some of them be like, write me for advice on life and shit. And if I feel like I can say something, or even been like motherfuckers be threatening to do harm to themselves, and I'd be like, that ain't the way and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can.
So was this making this project, was this therapy? Was this therapeutic?
I mean, music always therapeutic for me, because I don't be having nobody to talk to, so I just give it off like that.
Oh, I ain't got nobody to talk to, man. You got fans all around the world.
Yeah, I mean, but it's different people for different things. Like, I got my sister, right?
Yep.
But I know in this area it should be judgmental if it's dealing with a girl. I got my mama. If it ain't about this shit, my mama gonna be like, nah, fuck that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then I got my partners. When it comes, if it's about a female or something, it ain't really, you feel me? So
they ain't
it's
gonna
like,
let you dive in. I don't wanna hear that shit, nigga. They ain't gonna understand it.
So I have a question.
Jokes off me.
Yeah.
I have a question. Through this process, you know, you was in the media a lot through this process.
Yeah.
How did you? Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
So, can I tell everybody why you in the media?
Yeah. Well, if they in the media,
My boy has 2
women.
Yeah,
And had a baby from a stud.
Yeah, so you creating a new life. Congratulations on a new life.
Appreciate you.
How does that in creating your new project or creating the music, like, how did that affect your recording process or just your creative process?
I feel like, not to be negative, but it kind of slowed me down,
Why?
because I was caring about other people and not myself. I was putting other people before me, which is something like with a child I have to, you feel me?
Yeah, of course.
But it's something I had to adapt to, because I'm used to it.
How you like being a dad?
I love it.
Love it, right?
Yeah. I say it's just more emotions.
If kids don't change you, bro, you just ain't
You
human,
just ain't-
bro.
you-
Or you don't give a fuck about the mama or something. If a kid or a little
Kids can make
person
a killer
looking up
cry.
at you like you knowing your responsibility, if that don't change you as a man, then nothing will.
Yeah, if you're a man.
That's my point. Just because you got a dick don't mean you're a man. I be trying to tell women, like, y'all be just letting niggas that just look like the place nut up in you, and then all of a sudden you tripping about him. He was never a man.
You chose them.
Yeah. So what made you want to do that? What's your birthday?
March 29th.
Okay,
He was hoping for a Virgo. He was up here praying for a Virgo.
He said he overthink. I'm asking.
He was up here praying for a
He's
Virgo.
an Aries. Aries, right?
Yeah.
Bro, see? They won't get on me. You're an Aries. Okay, cool. By the way, for me, I ask that because I always tell people, I think, like, I'm from the hood. I'm from nothing. Like, and
Where you from?
I'm from here. I'm from College Park. I'm from South Side. But I became something in spite of everybody around me telling me is I can't. So I understand what you mean by, like, I don't really like doing stuff in front of people because they laughing at you, like, or they could be laughing at you. So for me, what I did was I just made a decision. I'd rather be laughed at for trying than the nigga laughing in the stands and not trying. So I don't want to do this, bro. I didn't want to do a podcast. I didn't want to do this. It's working. I'm doing it, but I understand what you mean. I hate the pressure of it. Like, I hate walking in the room and you don't know if somebody already know you or already have an opinion on you, feel a way about you, right? You know what I'm saying? So all those things, when you're overthinking, play a role in, like, I bet your team be having hell trying to get you out the house, man. You want to go to this party? I get. Am I lying?
I'm a homebody. But Jill got me like that. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Care to go nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
me neither. You don't want to be around people.
Not really.
People are assholes, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what made you how did you get signed to Def Jam? Like, I heard a little bit, but I want to hear from you, because this show is for people who are watching it that are trying to figure out the answers, right? Because I made a promise to God that if he puts me in position, whatever information that I have that can help people, I give it away. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? But so when I'm talking to you, I know there's people watching like, oh, it's probably easy for him. But you from Baton Rouge. You ain't from New York where where the buildings that you got signed to is around the corner. Yeah. How did you go from Baton Rouge to platinum selling artist on a major label, Def Jam to be exact? How did you do that?
A lot of work. Putting out music consistently.
I want you to take me back to before you had fanfare.
Take me back to when you decided you want to rap
shit. Like, how did you decide to jump off the porch?
So, man, I always grew up, and what I used to do was, the CD player, put my little headphones on before I go to sleep. That's how I go to sleep. And I used to dream of me performing the music that I'm listening to. That's
crazy.
I always used to do that. I always loved music. I got around some homeboys who used to do like little local rapping, and so one day, like, I used to go by, watch them record. I tell them, hey, do this. Yeah. And one day he just told me, man, go in there and put a verse down. I did it, and they like hyped me up. And from there on, we kept trying, keep trying. Finally hustled up a little money to make a video one time. By this time, my partner had that.
How much little money? I want to know how much money you made the video with.
$300.
Okay. Bro, let me tell you something. There are people who are going to watch this going to find this excuse. Hold, you did what?
I sold your PlayStation.
So you sold your PlayStation to shoot your video.
I wasn't playing it no more. It was like a PlayStation 2.
And that's how you got money for your video?
Yeah.
That's incredible. I like even more.
I was about to buy some J's.
Why you didn't do it?
Because I looked at the J's, and then I was just thinking, I'm like, man, I can hold on to this 300.
Exactly. So you shoot the video, you put it out. Then what? How many views you get first day? Like, what happened?
First, it didn't come out for a while. We were waiting for it to get edited. My partner died, and then it ended up coming out maybe like a week or two later. It just happened to happen like that, and the views jumped up. It was some thousands, 20,000, something like that. But it was a lot because we used
like
for 500
video
views or something like that. From there, I think might have dropped one more video or something. I started rapping with G Money. We did something. The first video we dropped, that shit went crazy, like 100,000, something like that. Then we dropped another one, iPhone 6, and that shit just like took off. So at that point, we was like one of the hottest ones in the city. From there, kept putting out music. We finally had put out a joint project with the whole TBG. They had a whole lot of buzz around the city, around the state. That's when we were selling CDs. So we printed them up, we were selling them. From there, I went to jail.
How long?
I got arrested for attempted murder. I was already out on a bond already. I got arrested for attempted murder. I bonded out. I hit XXL magazine or something. I don't know who it was. I need to go look it up and thank them. But they whoever it was seen me and posted it. I was the only person besides probably Boosie and Gates that ever hit XXL out of Baton Rouge. So
oh wow!
At that point, I went to jail. I bonded out. I shot a video called Thuggin'. I went back to jail in 2 weeks. When I went to jail, this time
they put How you go back?
I had a gun on me and I didn't know it was hot.
Oh wow!
Yeah, somebody sold it to me, but I ain't get it. I was in such a rush because when I got arrested last time, they took my gun, but it was legal, so they couldn't do me nothing. So and I was such in a rush to get a gun when I got home that I didn't check if it was hot or not. So, when the people checked my car, they found it and shit and rolled me out. From there, my partners dropped the song in the video like maybe like 3-4 months of me being in jail. So a lot of people thought I was still home and shit like that.
So you going crazy while you locked up?
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It's good and bad.
I would say it got to be surreal. It's
I got the action of people. I'm like, man, I'll take 30 years papers if y'all let me home because I'm hearing about the labels calling and shit. So I want to get home. Yeah. Like, I'm ready to, take this shit serious. From there, I stayed in there 2.5 years. The whole time, G Money was keeping my name alive. I think he died in my like 19th month home. I came home like 9 months later. Some shit like I came home like 9 months later, and from there, I ain't letting nobody know I was home. I knocked out a project, did like 2-3 videos.
And you're still not signed at this moment.
Nah.
So how you funding all this?
I'm home.
How you funding all of this?
My partner Cleesify, he locked up right now.
Shout out to Cleesy.
Yeah. Well, we were hustling.
Yeah.
And just trying to make it work.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I actually, it was crazy, right? I told you I ain't let nobody know we was home. Bam. I dropped the video. When I let everybody know, I let them know, and that same night I dropped the video. Bam. Couple of days later, I think me and Cleesy both had like $200 in our pocket. You feel me? Because we ain't got no way to make no money and stuff.
Exactly.
Like, and wow. We got some, pulled a little hustle off. I think both of us hit for like 5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
500 or 5,000?
5,000.
Okay.
That same week, a label called and like 2-3 features called. Went and did some features, so I made like 10 grand that week.
It was up.
I'm like,
it was up.
I can make some money.
It was up from that point forward.
Yeah. Then I got booked for my first show.
What was your first show at?
Lafayette.
How much was it?
That's a grand. 5,000.
Ooh, first show out the gate, $5 grand.
Half his motherfucker. Because most of I had got from the show before that was $400.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is a big difference.
This is a big difference. We up.
He said, nigga, we done made it.
And I only had 2 songs out.
Yeah.
Plus like 3-4 old songs. So I'm not even performing a lot in this motherfucker. And from that, that's when I seen, I'm like, damn, I could really live off this. I could, take it serious.
So when you start taking it serious, what do you have to do differently in your process? Like to make sure that you don't put yourself in a position where you end up back in jail or somebody do something stupid. Like, what was your mentality going into that?
Staying out the way. I was on 5 years parole, so that was more so my reason of staying out the way and not getting in trouble, because I didn't want to have to back up in 5 years. But just making decisions to not put yourself, like, just eliminate any possibilities of different situations. So, like, let's just say the Black Lives Matter, when they had all the rioting and stuff like that and the protesting, I wasn't going down there.
Exactly. You don't want to get no shit.
Because I ain't want to violate my papers. You feel me? So you just got to think 3 times about things.
So if an artist is watching this, first of all, before we go there, can you tell me a little bit about what it's like living in Baton Rouge? Like, what is it? How is it? Because I visit New Orleans all the time, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is, food is good, man, but watch your ass.
Yeah,
Baton Rouge is different from New
That's
Orleans.
what I heard. Baton Rouge is. I've always heard that. That's what I'm asking. Like,
tell me about tourism.
Oh, so y'all don't have to behave nice.
Oh no!
Like in New Orleans, you got to behave nice in them quarters.
Baton Rouge is one of the most beautiful places, but then when you start getting into the mix of it, you like, oh shit, this shit different.
Like our sky, it be gray.
For real?
It be gray. The clouds be gray, don't be white.
Yo, hold on, but let me ask you. But hold on, but Baton Rouge right now has more new artists breaking than New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got more, right?
Yeah. Well, on the music side, a lot of people, and I'm not saying this offensively because I mess with New Orleans. From my perspective, New Orleans kind of lost a lot of their roots with the music.
Why do you think that is? Hurricane Katrina?
No. You got to think one of the biggest artists come out of New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Wayne, for instance. Just think of the Hot Boys. Think of the Hot Boys swag, right?
Yep.
Now imagine BG go to jail, Turk go to jail, Juvie fall back from the music.
Silk.
Now you just got Wayne, he the biggest, and Wayne evolves.
Yes.
He don't stick to the same exact New Orleans style.
Yeah, he kind of goes nationwide with his flow.
New York and
Yeah.
shit.
Currency's from Baton Rouge too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Huh?
Currency is from Baton Rouge.
Who?
Currency. He's from Baton Rouge.
No, he's from New Orleans.
He's from New Orleans.
Because he went to high school with Wayne and Tez.
So it's Musa. Then Musa's from Baton. One of them is either Musa or Currency. That Musa's his manager. One of them are from Baton Rouge.
Nah, I know Currency went to high school with Wayne and Tez.
Got you.
It might be Moose. I don't know.
Yeah, Musa.
But but you gotta think. So this is the idol right now.
Yeah.
He's evolving and changing. He's not sticking to that old swag. You feel me? So with that, that's the only person that people have to watch and like. You know what I'm saying? So they picking up on different swag. Like if you go to New Orleans, sometimes they used to just like New Yorkers or Chicago people. Sometimes, you feel me? Like a lot of them just don't. They didn't venture off into different rap styles.
Yeah.
Like so you don't really hear too many New Orleans people do too much bounce anymore.
That's real.
They starting to kick back.
By the way,
in a little
whoever
bit.
kicks it back in the right way, he gonna be one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah, Treat is starting to do the thing.
Yeah,
a little
that
bit.
sound is
You
ain't
can't.
had his moment yet.
Everybody be trying to make it, but they can't really get
Yeah,
it.
you gotta have enough of that, like the way Drake did on the that record that he did. Was it God's Plan? No.
Guess who did part of that beat? Black
who?
and Mild
From where y'all from?
from New Orleans.
See what I'm saying?
That's why it's gonna sound
Nice
like
for
yeah,
what?
You feel
you
me?
gotta have the right producer to make the sound. Yeah,
You got
yeah.
to.
You talking about nice for what?
Nice for what exactly?
It's non-negotiable.
So is it hard to make it out of Baton Rouge? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the hardest and 1 being the easiest, which one would you rank it to get out of Baton Rouge?
Man, it's probably like a 9.5 to 11.
It's at 11. That's
Yeah, because
crazy.
it's so many different factors that play into part.
Like what?
Our mind frame small. We think small. Like when we first start hustling, we think 10,000, 20,000 is rich.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
Our mindset messed up. A lot of people growing up have never been out of Louisiana. All the older folks,
yeah.
they'll tell you they never been out. So the mindset is just, you feel negative.
So the hard part is fighting the mindset.
Yeah, and we don't really support our people like that.
That's mindset. That's
Now,
kind
once
of
you get big, they'll hop on. They still gonna hate on you a little bit, but they'll be like, "Yeah, I like music, but I don't like that nigga." You feel me? But
especially if they know you from the hood,
Yeah,
you from,
you
they know
feel
your
me?
grandma. They
I
they
grew
hate.
up with him. He wasn't like that.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me?
Or it's a chick is on your dick and they like, oh, this nigga ain't motherfucker. Like,
Right.
trust me, bro. It's hard. That's why I
So,
wanted to ask you that.
With Baton Rouge artists, we get hot outside of our city first.
Did you have to do that?
Yeah. Like Lafayette and all those places, they show love way
Yeah.
faster than our own city.
Okay. So at what time and point in your career does Baton Rouge get behind you? Or are they behind you still? Are they behind you yet?
Nah, they behind me now. They got some
You
people.
say you
that-
got some, all right,
They got some people-
certifications, nigga. Like they
Yeah,
should be
got
behind you.
You
Yeah.
got some people who don't, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
wishing for your downfall. But like, I think at the point where they really started messing with me was iPhone 6 when we dropped iPhone 6. So that's probably like 3 years into me rapping.
Got you.
So when you signed to Def Jam and they were assigning you A&Rs and like getting you like you understanding now the process and working within a major label, was it difficult for you to like even connect with your A&R to be like, yo, like this is who I am, or like how was that process of now transitioning from doing it by yourself to now being with a major?
It was difficult at first because I didn't know the process of turning in music. I thought I'd just drop it how, you know what I'm saying, drop it. But then I learned what clearances and paperwork was.
That shit is a headache, right?
Man, it's a crazy headache.
I hate that part.
As far as the label and my music, I don't let that interfere. Like I make my music the same as I always do. Nah,
Did they try to change your process?
Nah.
Your release process.
Yeah.
That's like they want to control how you release music and tell you playlisting.
It's not necessarily controlling it, but it's not helping it, the situation. And it'd be more of the business affairs.
For sure.
It'd be more of the business
Nah,
affairs.
you can talk to me. I'm with you, bro.
No, I don't like them things. It'd be more of the it'd be more of the business affairs team and sometimes the legal team.
What business affairs legal team and the label?
Yeah,
that's the legal
they
team.
sit there and
Or
they
the admin
find-
team is also part of business affairs.
They
a
sit
little
there
bit.
and find reasons to try to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
My tape is scheduled to come out in 2 days, right? They just call one of the people who do the sample clears and asking them, do they have the paperwork for it? We got the paperwork done weeks ago.
Yeah,
Just go look at that paperwork.
yeah. But it's not even that. They just make it unnecessarily.
Difficult.
Like you gotta have. Like let me tell you something. Your engineer has to sign paperwork. You gotta negotiate with your engineer to get your stuff out that mixes your records. We need clearance from him. We need to make sure we got clearance for this.
The engineer got to send a song broke down. I think it's 70 different ways.
Yeah.
So you
They want it broke down in the beat. They want it broke down. The vocals. They want
the spatial audio, the spatial
So, but
audio.
another thing, too, you also
Atmos, all type of
Atmos shit.
So for everybody at home too, another reason why the process always takes longer too, you also got to think they also have like the admin team, and I argue with the admin team all the time, but the admin teams have to have a paper trail of making sure that they were, like, in case something does fall under the wayside, They have to have a paper trail of emails or chains that's showing that I did ask for this at this date, which they don't realize that from a creative process, you're fucking up how like my energy now putting this stuff out or getting to the point.
Oh, they don't give a fuck about that.
They don't give a fuck about that.
No.
They're just trying to make sure they cover their ass for when it comes to the paper trail.
And not only that, and music is such an emotional thing, right? You might have a feeling today. Like, let's say Fredo has a feeling right now. He wants to make a song and he wants to drop it in 48 hours. His label is like, no. It could be the greatest song ever. No. Give us 6 weeks. We got to upload it to the pitch. It's like, bro. Then it's like, I feel like they have created.
I know.
Because I put out albums 10 years ago. We didn't have to have an engineer sign paperwork. Yeah. That's one engineer. The Atmos engineer has to sign. He has to sign paperwork. You got to make sure that everybody got to sign. It's just like, bro, it's unnecessary.
Now, I understand it. I understand it from a standpoint of clearances. And the only reason I say that is because we work heavy in the sync space. So like what you don't want to happen is you have a record that comes out now, and
but
it's
that's
like,
pub though.
But you also need it for
for the master. But the master, they gonna clear it. I ain't never seen nobody
for sync.
If he on Def Jam ain't calling him and his manager saying, "Is it okay?" Def Jam is like his publisher is, but Def Jam is not. But I've never approved the master.
But if Fredo does a record, if Juju signs to UM and Fredo does a record with Juju, they're gonna be like, "Yo." UM's not gonna put the record out unless Fredo has signed off for his. If he signed to a major, they're not gonna put the record out unless he signed off because they can get whitelisted. It'll get whitelisted, and if it gets whitelisted, what happens now is on all DSPs, I'm not gonna pop up to any playlist, and there won't be any streaming revenue made from it because you whitelisted it. So that's why you
think he gives a fuck about? No, hear me out. I'm just saying.
I know he don't give a fuck.
That's why the business. That's why we don't like. First of all, he shouldn't even know this type of shit. That's what's wrong. I know you do, but I'm saying, but the reason why you do is because it's necessary for you to know it. But I'm saying he shouldn't have to know this. Like he's an artist. His goal should be to put music out and interact with his audience.
Yeah, everybody ain't blessed with a good team, though.
Yeah, like he shouldn't know that. He shouldn't have to know this. Like somebody should do it. Like somebody should do it for him. Like Biggie heard his albums in full when they played it for him. Like they played him his album. Like here's what that part you did right here. We put that right here. He ain't worrying about. He shouldn't know about A&R admin.
I wish that was the case.
No, I'm saying, but hear me out. It's because his nerds run this shit. It's nerds running this shit, and they're imposing a nerdy will. Not you, bro. I'm just saying in general. They're inserting their nerdy will into your life for you to feel like there's a need for them. So you thinking it's on, and here come this nerdy button pushing nigga like, hey, Fredo, so we have to make sure. And you like, what?
Yeah, they told, like one time I had a song called Oppanese, right? So I sent the song on paper sign. They responded. Haleen called me. He said, "Man, Business Affairs says they think you should change the name of the song. Mind you, if I change the name of the song, I gotta redo all paperwork. They think you should change the name of the song because it might offend the Asian community." I said, "Haleen, tell them politely, leave me the fuck alone. Put my song out. Put my song out. I'm not here for no advice on how people feel." Just put the damn song out.
I hate talking to lawyers for business. I hate talking because they will find their goal. They will find something wrong. Every lawyer naturally has to be a cynic.
But that's I'm about to say. So the thing too is like, and this is where artists got to learn too. When you're dealing with a major, the reason Haleen probably called you for that situation is because Def Jam's a publicly traded company. So like they got shareholders now that it's like it's certain things. If you say
I'm with you, but I'm sorry.
Huh?
Thank you.
Drop me.
I'm saying.
Thank you. But say it into the mic.
You dropped me.
But from an artist standpoint, you should never have to worry about that.
Listen,
but the reality is that
I spent $58,000 on a video, right? I had to argue with them about getting the paperwork done fast enough to get my money back after 8-9 months. And I say, damn, well, if that's the case, y'all shouldn't have collected the money on the motherfucker and just let me get my money back.
Exactly.
They'll collect the money, but they'll argue with you about giving your money back.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, I don't got time for all that shit.
They control the rules, bro. And I'm telling you, to me, that's why artists can't be stars now. Because they so big. Like, he should not know about admin or what they do.
And pitching is right, too. Because the crazy thing about pitching is all you fucking doing is emailing the motherfucker to these different editors and shit.
Saying this what we got coming.
And hoping that they fuck with it.
It's more than that.
Not downplaying the shit, but...
It's more than that, but...
Yeah, it's
a good person, a good pitcher.
But they make it like it's taking a month to do that shit. So, man, not only that you delayed my release, I might have had something going viral at that moment that could have benefited the song. If you look at my numbers, I can show you right now. It say my percentage of plays from Editorial is 1%. That shit don't help me. My shit is generic as fuck.
Or is it? What about algorithmic plays? Because that's really what they do it for. The pitch tool is for the algorithm.
Well, no. So pitching. So let me give you a backstory. So that's
he works at United Masters.
That's called the commerce. That's commerce business, right? So in that situation, when they say they're pitching, they're not necessarily be pitching for a playlist, and they might be pitching for opportunities that like Spotify might be doing out of home. So out of home is when you get the Spotify billboard in LA, or you get the billboard in your hometown, or you get so pitching is not necessarily just for playlists. It's for the opportunities that the DSPs are giving you outside of just the actual playlisting. Because playlisting, the reality is playlisting, huh? So the reason it takes so long, it's not. I would say 4 weeks. Like we give a 4 week a buffer, and the reason I say 4 weeks is because you have so many. You got to think about how many people signed to different labels. Like there's 100,000 labels.
So listen, man, I signed for 4 albums, right? And a certain amount. How long you think it's gonna take me to get the money back if I put out a song every 4 weeks?
How long?
Yes.
It depends on
forever.
I'm saying like they have the way the industry is set up, they've killed the creatives creativity, bro.
But you just have to. But I think that's the process of creating, like, and that's why I asked about your A&R. And the reason I asked that is because we talked about it earlier. But literally in that process of having an A&R, like literally, it's their job to create the bubble for you to be able to operate, and they shield you from the bullshit of the industry.
But see, they get into situations to where a motherfucker be muscling them like, hey, nah, this ain't going like this. And so now they caught in between them. Because I'm that nigga who I got emails. I write the president and everybody and tell them I'm not, like, motherfucker was trying to get me to do something I forgot. And I said, I got a DOC number. This is not going like this. I'm a different artist. You can't work me like everybody else. You feel me? It's not my lane. Like I don't do all that. I'm gonna write business affairs. I'm gonna write y'all. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel.
That's real.
And the crazy thing is that if he walks in the room, they don't know what to do. They freeze up, I bet, when you call them. No, because they don't know how to talk to artists. No. So if you don't know how to talk to artists, you shouldn't be in charge of the artist process. It's that simple. Because I'm in this shit and it's stupid to me.
Everybody don't deserve or need to be working at a label. Some of them just to get a check.
I agree.
The people that could do it don't want to work there because the people that actually are qualified to do it don't want the job because they can make more money on the outside and it's way more work.
You should be striving. You should be a goal. Like nobody, like some labels don't have people who got goals. Like, oh, I want to get 5 artists to go platinum. Like they just in there to duck their head, make sure they get paid and stay there.
Well, I'm about to say in particular, Def Jam. the people at Def Jam, like shout out to Tunji. I fuck with Tunji. Yeah, but when niggas got the Def Jam, they're like, I made it to the Mecca land. And they're like, I made it. And that was their goal. Nigga, you made it to the promised land.
Can I tell you something? I have a theory. I believe if the music industry does this, it'll change the trajectory of the music industry. All we gotta do is change one word. Instead of artists saying I signed with Def Jam, they should say I partnered with Def Jam. Even if you're in a royalty
deal. We already
deal.
used that.
No.
Right? We already say our partners. Artists are partners.
United Masters is partners.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody. People sign to Def Jam. They say I'm signed to Def Jam. People don't say I'm partnered with.
If you get a label deal, it's kind of partner.
That's what I'm saying. But see, but my thing is this. Here's why we should say partnership. Because whether you in a royalty deal, you in a joint venture, you in a distribution deal, you still got the same amount of fucking work to do. Yeah. Am I tripping, Fredo? Am I tripping? You still got the same amount of work. So why? So you sign an artist and they're saying I signed. So now their natural inclination is to fall back. I'm signed. Nah, you ain't signed, bro. You partnered. Yeah. That's your partner now. You need to do your part still, and they're gonna do their part. That's what we're partners. Rather than, because I'm telling you, if you say signed, they be thinking, shit. It's like saying I'm adopted. I'm with them now. They got me. Family? I got new family now. They take care of everything. Nah,
that's wild.
You moved into the house. You renting a room, and we're here to do this. The psychology changes. We're talking to a successful artist that's complaining. When I was working with Chopper, he didn't get what? Do what? Drop it when? Nigga, fuck y'all. I'm doing it when I want. Every time they said no, he said, I'm in the deal where I do it what I want. I do what I want. I drop how I want. And everybody got out the way. And that's why Chopper is the only artist that I signed that never slowed down. Mm-hmm. Every other artist I signed slowed down. Because now they're sitting down saying, I'm signed now. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? And the label was like, they just told you everything, and they gonna tell you to love you, your mama, your uncle.
I did the same thing. I bucked on them, but the only reason I fell back and slowed up is because I've been here under Tunja, Paul Rosenberg, and the whole time where they didn't have a president.
Oh wow,
you feel me?
Yeah.
So once Tundra came in out of respect for the new situation, I'm not coming. You know what I'm saying? I don't want our relationship to be me just saying, fuck what you got going on. I was trying to be more timid in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But Tundra is a very understanding person.
He's an artist. He's an artist favorite. But but the like you said,
hard, and it's hard teaching a fucking old horse new tricks.
And not only that, like you said, and it's also everybody that works under Tunji, what they don't acknowledge is some of the people were hired for people before him.
Yeah.
So he's kind of going in there trying to figure out who's with him, who's not with him, who's gonna hustle.
It's
who's
a lot.
Not. It's a lot. But we're not stopping releasing music while we're going through that. We still need to put out Fredo music. We still need to put out that music. So you're part of a experiment. You don't even know it, but right. you figured it out though.
I can't say every situation he has been in my corner.
Yeah, and you got a real nigga as an A&R. Halim is. Yeah. If my kid was signed, if my kid was a rapper, I want Halim to be his A&R. Because that nigga he's just a real, and I know he's gonna protect you. And to me, we don't have that energy in the building no more, like at all. So what's your plan for dropping music for the whole 2024? Like, you got a project coming out?
So 24
Friday.
Friday is my third album.
Okay.
So I have one more, but I plan on giving them 2 projects this year. Depending on how this one goes, I'll decide if it's gonna be a mixtape album, and you know what I'm saying, get into all that legal stuff. But I plan on giving 3 projects this year, three complete projects.
Trying to get out that deal,
huh? And I'm trying. I've been on a 14-month hiatus. You feel me? So I gotta get it to them. So I already warned them. If y'all not on board,
let me know.
On time, it's coming out this time, and I accept what come with it. You feel me?
By the way, every artist listening, this is how you got to be with your label. Yeah. Because
sometimes you got to be firm. But I do say this because I had an artist that was asking me for opinion. I should just buck on. I say, you buck when you have the bag to do it. You feel me? Yeah. Like, I bring something to the table for them. Not saying I'm the biggest. I'm not close to being the biggest thing.
And don't ever listen, Fred. Don't ever downplay yourself, bro. We ain't gonna let you do that. You are a star. You got money coming in. Whether you on United Masters or you on Def Jam, they still going. You got a fan base that's waiting for music to come out.
I'm just saying, but I'm not.
I'm just saying. But my thing. But guess what though? You're probably better. You're probably better. You're probably better to them because your deal might be different than his. Yeah. That's another thing people don't be understanding. Like, their deal might be different. Like my thing is this: don't downplay yourself. Yeah. If you put a point on the board and we won that year, that's a point I put on the board. Y'all gonna acknowledge me because they'll try to minimize you. Right. That this game tries to minimize niggas. I don't like that shit. Now you got 3 RI certifications in the last 2-3 years.
3, 4.
Oh, exactly. Guess what? When Tunji walks into his boss office, he says what you have going. Right. As like how he's doing good. And Tunji's my bro. I've been knowing Tunji since he's an intern working in the Nikki Benjamin office. So that's my bro. But Tunji was here to tell you, like, that's why they picked him, because he's an artist favorite. But it's about empowering you. To me, that's why I'm listening to you talk. Any artist watching this how you have to be. Yeah. If he fails and then he does what they say, what you think they gonna say when he walk out the room? He wasn't dope. That was him. He ain't that. And then you get independent and now you dope again. It ain't that. It ain't. It's the process with dropping music that hurts artists in 2020s and 24. Yeah. That's the part. And I love the fact that you don't allow that to stop you. Yeah. I hope that they honor that shit. You got some good people over there though. Like you got some really good people at Def Jam. Like Archie, Brianna's over there, Charlene. You got some really, really good people. So stand on your shit.
You know what you're talking about.
Oh no, I'm up, bro. That's why this shit is working, man. Because I do this shit every day. I mean, I think I got a top 5 record. I think I got a top 5 record right now. So I'm still in it, but I can't listen to advice from somebody who I think is lame on cool shit. I'm being honest. How you gonna tell me, nigga? We are in the music business. This business is about only thing that matters in this business is cool. No, they know they lame.
But that's the thing. They know they lame. They know they a ham. They don't want you to explain.
My thing is this: if you lame, you can't tell a cool nigga how to be cooler. Am I tripping?
That's real.
How you gonna tell a cool nigga to be cooler when you lame? You lame, nigga. You don't even know what cool is.
They be coming with some corny ideas. I be like,
how about this?
That ain't it, that baby.
How about this? When you got signed because you was buzzing, right?
Then they try to tell you
I did work. Y'all signed me. Now I'm inside, and y'all trying to tell me what to do. Where's the niggas inside that's listening to y'all that's working?
I know what they tried to get me to do now. When I wrote the email, it was during COVID, and they were doing all that favorite shit.
Yeah.
So they're like, do a video showing us what's your favorite pair of jeans. Do a video cooking. So the fuck am I gonna show my fans about my goddamn jeans for? You feel me? So that's what I wrote. I say, bro, I got a DOC number. I say, I'm not Justin Bieber. I'm not Rihanna. I'm not none of the motherfuckers at the label. I am Fredo Bang. My DOC number is 00727612. You feel me? You can look my shit up.
Exactly.
We come from two different worlds.
Y'all can't tell me what cool is, bro. This is why the music business fucked up. You have a guy from Baton Rouge.
That and it's easy to get fucked out your money.
Well, yeah, that's true. But
I feel like
not all money though.
Not all money,
because it's the money that comes from the enterprise.
We don't get taught how to get everything.
So that's your question.
That's a whole nother process.
And you know, I tell people, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want, but I always tell artists, most artists don't get royalties; they just get advances. Yeah. Think about your Def Jam. Have you received a royalty check, or is every time they got a check, it was an advance towards something else? That's how they keep you in debt. Yeah. Think about it, like, because they'll know they owe you $976,000.
They be like,
we're gonna give you $2 million, and you're like, oh my God! But we want to extend your deal, and then you extend the deal. They gave you $2 million, but they really just gave you $1,024,000 because they already know.
Somebody legal tried to do me that one time.
Come on, I know they do.
It was time for advance. And you had to sign for the advance, and in some small print it said extension of 2 albums.
Exactly.
My lawyer said, "Hell nah."
Yeah, so I'm telling you, anytime they cut you a new check, they're asking for more. But ask yourself, artists, how much do y'all owe me? Next time the label offer you an advance, say before you offer me an advance. I got my
portal.
Yeah,
all artists should
definitely in the portal.
Definitely got to get in the portal.
I get portals for everything.
Definitely got to do that.
BMI, the label, my UGC. I got all my artist pages for Spotify and Apple, so I know what I do on my streams every day. Like those things, the artists should really know. Yeah,
you a different type. You gonna be fine. But no, I love. By the way, I love it.
Now they hate me.
Nigga, I'm gonna say this is you. You
supposed as an artist, like if you gonna work in the business, you gotta like those are things.
But can I say something? No, I want to say this because you are. We've had D1 here, we've had Trail, but you are probably the most. You are the most successful artist on this specific segment, and look how easy the conversation is. You know why? Because the winning formula is the same. Everything he's doing is shit that we would tell somebody in this seat to do to win. You just gotta own your position in your career, and I love that you do that. Like I love that you are like, I look at my portal shit. I know they be like, Fredo's coming. Everybody got the shit together, and all he is, you know how the meetings be. Fredo's coming. They be like, who's coming?
He's coming. Double down on preparation for.
Fredo's coming. He ready. Nigga, you don't think they being a dog?
In certain meetings, you definitely double down on certain meetings.
Let me tell y'all artists something. These people be knowing everything about you before you come. They want to know who's his manager, his brother. What is he got? What is his job? Is he in the streets? Or, like they be. So when you come in the room, you don't even know that they already know everything about you, and they're just trying to appeal to you and tell you everything you want so they can sign you. You help their market share.
We got a new digital team.
Yeah.
So I had to meet with them.
How'd that go?
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm very passionate about my stuff.
Exactly.
So if you tell me you're gonna do something that don't come out, I ain't gonna like you no more.
Yeah, we got some real problems.
You feel me? So I mean, and
that's how you gotta be.
I didn't went through it with some years with them, and everything about Def Jam not bad.
By the way,
got a lot of good people though.
And by the way,
I got a question. Why did you choose Def Jam out of all the labels that called? Why was the Def Jam the final home?
It was I'm partnered with my independent label, so I got a production deal through them. You feel me? So it was a group decision, but also I wanted to go somewhere that I was going to be a priority. Interscope had too much going on, and I'm up against one of the biggest artists out, so I need the best shot I could get. So it was Interscope, it was Republic, and I feel like Republic just I don't know. I actually wanted to go to Republic, but talking to Paul Rosenberg and stuff like that, I just felt more
connected.
Connected. Yeah. And then I feel like everything I done did at Def Jam, if I could do it at Def Jam, I could do it anywhere.
And that's what I was about to say.
And that's not talking about them, but they just have so much shit going on these last years with changing presidents and stuff that it's hard.
And I was about to say, I'm not diss to Def Jam because every label has great people.
Yeah.
It's a system in place now that none of us have
hurts
control over.
sometimes,
That
too.
hurts everybody involved. Where now, even though I want to tell you, like I was the A&R bro, I'll come to me and be like, yo, Fredo, we got to drop on Thursday, all right? Thursday. So I'm giving you the wink to let you know, change that shit right now. You say, I'm dropping Friday. I'm going to look at them like, what y'all want me to do? He said Friday. They don't argue with artists.
Because they might have something going on with a bigger artist.
That's not why. That's not why they argue with you, bro. Let me tell you something. If you tweet right now, my promotions team at Def Jam sucks, the rest, your fans might not care. They might be like, whatever. But them promo people or that department and other, they are in shambles because they're like, he dissed us. Because their peers are like, oh, yeah, they over there fucking Dantana. They over there fucking up. You over there. Like, we know he being laughed at. So he knows that. So that's why they're nice to you. Because if you tweet it, Def Jam admin department sucks. Oh, nigga.
Every meeting they take,
they having a meeting about you. That's why they're nice to you, because they know if they say one, Chopper wrote, my label trying to hold me back. Man, it was a motherfucking panic. It was panic attack. Chopper. And I'm like, who gives a fuck? I mean, like, mom, like, dog, like, he probably gonna say something different tomorrow, but they can't. Their counterparts, they look at them and laugh and be like, ha, they ain't got their shit together. And you won't believe how the higher ups look and be like, it's kind of like, hey, Tunji, do you have it down there? Because Fredo, did you see the tweet from Fredo? He's saying that your team sucks. What you gonna do about it? So you can't. You have so much power in your hands. That's why they're nice to you. That's why I tell artists, hey, just threaten them. Don't make me go public with this shit. You will get anything you want from your label.
So another question about was at any point in time, like, I know Kevin Gates played a huge role in your decision making, or not even your decision making, but influence. Was he helpful in this process of deciding and teach you how to navigate through the label system?
I always tend to reach out sometimes. I'm trying to remember the exact question I asked him one time, but I think it was more so renegotiating this contract, because as men, I feel like we learn more about bumping our heads, right? So he went through a situation to where he like, next time you do it, you know what I'm saying, put this in your contract, change this, you know what I'm saying? So that was one thing.
That's real nigga shit. If you was talking to a new artist right now that was about to sign with a major label, what advice would you give them?
LODs.
Tell them what an LOD is.
Facts.
I know what it is.
Letter of direction. Make sure what's owed to you comes to you, and what's owed to the other person go to them. That's something major. Make sure that the LODs go in.
Yes.
Because they can get signed and don't
Make sure
go
they get
in.
signed by the lawyer and they get sent over. Yep.
Read your contract as many times as you can. Once you sign that motherfucker, abide by it. Be happy with it. And do what you gotta do to work through it. Cause there's gonna be some shit in there sometimes that you ain't gonna like. It's business, you feel me? It's just, you gotta go through it. Cause my deal, I liked it, my deal, you feel me? But later on I found some things that like, damn, I thought this, you feel me? Like I thought I was in a net deal.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Or you're in a gross deal.
It's the percentage it comes out of your side, like the expenses come out of your side.
What?
But it's everybody.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and I talked to my lawyers about that. I was like, hey, next time you
because
get a little deeper with me. But I was fresh out of jail, and I probably would have still signed the motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
I needed it.
All right, man, you a real nigga, bro.
That's real as fuck.
No, I ain't lying, bro. Like,
Yeah,
listen to you talk.
I needed the motherfucker.
We need more real shit like that. Like, bro, like.
Because most niggas that complain and say,
some people they blow up and they be like, oh, they see what they generating and what they getting,
Yep.
and be mad. You signed it.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and work through it. If you stay hot through it, you'll be making the same thing when you get out of it.
But not only that, 90% of artists' money doesn't come from advances. Like, if you look at how much money an artist makes a year, 90% of their money is outside things, outside of label and publishing business. Like, those advances come, like, you can go pick up 100 bags right now if you want to. Like, you got to wait for Def Jam to cut you your check when when the portal is up in 6 months and they're like, here, that's when you get your money.
And I also understand why they do it. So it's a lot of people like, oh, label slaves. Like, nah, you got to think of all the fair people that they do.
That's true.
You gotta think of people who they didn't give $1 million to, and he go to jail and they don't never get their money back. You feel me? So I understand. I might not like it, but I understand why. Okay, man, we're gonna give you this $1 million, and the $1 million gotta be recouped out your 20%. I understand why y'all doing it. I might not like it, but I understand too.
Yeah.
That's chaos. That's archaic shit though. Like that should stop. We should all make. I mean, no, I'm being like, if they recoup for the whole thing and then they give me my 20%, I'm cool. But to charge the whole 20 to me,
Yeah,
that's kind of.
yeah.
That's because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Hear me out. Because I can spend money on his behalf and he doesn't have to know. So once Fredo links up,
and that's why I'm a person that check
exactly.
I check all my spending background.
Exactly, and that makes them probably be a little bit smarter with how they spend. But a lot of these people just be handing off money to their friends. Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, my homeboy got a digital marketing company. I'm gonna give you this 10,000. Just make sure his shit look good. Do your like all I'm doing that.
$200,000 on radio.
Yeah, you spent $200,000 on radio. Like all shit that you don't know, and you be like, let me see.
It only went top 20.
Come on, man. and then they make it seem like it's you. So I always tell artists like,
well, you probably shouldn't have dropped the other song. We could have pushed it 2 more months.
They would give you so many. They would give you so many
like,
excuses
listen,
why
Rebecca. You say, listen, Rebecca.
They will give you so many reasons why shit ain't working that you'll just be like. And that's another thing you said. Read your contract. I understand what you're saying, but 95% of people don't understand what they're reading when they read it to know what it is. So I would say, sit down with an attorney and make him tell you everything. Yeah. And then once he tells you everything, say to him, is that good? Or is that regular? Or is that bad? Yeah, right? So they might say...
You need an attorney that's going to... Because what I do for one, I read my shit 3-4 times, but I also ask my attorney to draw the facts of it.
Tell me what it means.
Yeah, you feel me? So like, hey, percentage this. You get this, that he get that. Merch. Like break down.
And I'm gonna tell you,
you gotta get somebody who really sit there and actually care to tell you about.
And I'm gonna tell you one piece of legal advice.
Because the lawyer trying to get their fee.
Tell your lawyer to make sure he tells Def Jam what you're doing and they sign off on it. Because there's a thing called the album cycle.
I'm about to tell you about that too.
You already know I'm going with that.
I signed for 4 projects. Ask me how many I done gave them.
How many you gave them?
This is gonna be my 8th one.
Oh hell nah, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you why, because I wasn't hip to the business that
the album cycle shit.
How many songs did they have?
You gotta tell them that this is an album.
And it counts.
That's simple.
And it counts against.
If you don't tell them that it's an album,
and it counts against my cycle.
It's considered a mixtape.
Let me tell you why. So for the people,
so why are you questioning? Hold on, before you get there, why the fuck are you questioning? If you done gave these niggas, you done gave these niggas 8, and you have 2 more, technically, 2 more. Why the fuck are you explaining like everything else I'm giving you from now that is body of work is an album? I don't give a damn what you think about it.
I did.
Yeah, but it's also that every label gives itself an option period.
Correct.
12 months.
12-month option period.
Correct.
After it's like some people got it down to 6. No. Some people got it down to 9. But everybody has an option period. And what these artists don't understand is that you drop an album, they have 9 months to 12 months after that album comes out to decide if they want to re-sign you. Because if they do pick up that option, they got to cut you another check.
What comes into play in that is you can play how you weigh. So if you ain't bringing no weight to the table, they can be like, nah, nigga, you gonna wait the next 12 months. Before
Yep.
You gotta wait out the 12 months before you can give us the other album.
Let me tell you what happened to me with the artist I signed. Y'all can figure it out who it is. I signed an artist. He drops an album. The album doesn't do that well. Of course, he wants to come with a new album. He goes to the label and say, "Hey, I want to come with a new album."
We
They
ain't
was like,
that much money.
"Wait, no." They was like, "We ain't give you no money." And he wants to drop a new album. Okay, we ain't giving you no money. So then the manager was like, "Well, fuck y'all then." But the artist just came off an album that didn't do as good as he thought it should. So of course the artist is like, "Yo, fuck them label politics. I need to put out an album now."
I'm trying to chase the
So now you giving us a free album. So they're like, "We'll give you a budget, but it's a free album. That's free." And here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. If it was spelled out in the deal that when we drop an album, this how much you get, but when we drop a mixtape, this how much you get, it's different. But they get that shit for free.
If you don't want your labels dancing all in your videos, determining your release schedule.
If I do the next deal, I got some shit I'll try to put in.
But here's how they gonna make him re-up. You want me to tell you how they gonna get you to re-up? They gonna say to you, "Hey, Fredo, we want you to re-sign," and you gonna say, "Man, Republic is offering me $8 million," and they gonna say, "Well, Can Republic give you your master's?
But that's the thing. I get my master's back at a certain amount of years anyway.
They can cut the years. They will do anything
They'll
in
do
their
anything
power
to keep you in there.
They'll do anything. They'll tell you we'll charge a smaller fee on your master's.
But I don't really care towards that because
I'm with you though, but I'm just telling you the tricks that they do. Like they want you to resign, but that's how they get you.
I can see what the song's doing and did.
Yeah.
I can see what they did and what they doing, so I can in my head kind of figure out what they're gonna be doing for the next couple of years and if it's beneficial for me. You feel me? And I also have independent music previous from my tape that I get 50% of too. So I ain't thirsty for it.
Yeah, they you a scary nigga to them.
Plus
they sit in the room trying to figure out how to deal with you.
y'all, the quicker all my projects recoup. Like I got like 2 projects that's already in the green right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but they paying towards. They got to pay towards.
Yeah, for sure. They put it all in one bucket.
Yeah.
Charge you fees on top of it, on top of it, on top of it, and then they give you. And then instead
I ain't giving you no advice
check,
or nothing, but I'm coming 4 months, 2 albums. I'm coming 4 months, 2 albums. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out.
Once this is my 3rd album, right, and I got one more after this. I gotta wait
the time period. That's why I said have your legal,
months.
or you can have your lawyer.
So I was trying to. That's why I say is it depending on how this goes. If it goes crazy, where I had the leverage to be like, hey, I'm trying to get y'all my 4th.
Yeah,
y'all can keep the advance. I'm gonna pay for the videos and blah. You feel me?
Now don't even say that. Just be like, I'm coming with my 4th. Now here's what they have their own fiscal years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Universal's. I know Sony's is April 1st. I don't remember Universal, and I remember Warner's is at the end of the year, but I don't remember Universal. But they have a fiscal year that it counts again. But whenever that fiscal year is, they need a project from you in that fiscal year. So let's say, for example, you drop a project now, right? Today is January. Their fiscal year ends April 1st.
Oh, it ended in November.
Exactly. So
I just had a discrepancy where like my label been mad that I couldn't drop.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I bring something to the table. Yeah. So they was trying. My album was supposed to drop in November 10th, but I had a situation to where I couldn't drop it.
Yeah.
And had to move it.
So
back.
you know what I'm talking about. So they'll be like, so they'll say to you, we really need the end of the fiscal year, and whatever they drop, the end of the fiscal year counts towards the year before. So they'll want you to drop before, but you can easily say, hey, I'll drop in the fiscal year, but I'm dropping another album out of album cycle, and y'all gonna count that, or I'm gonna come with a project when I want.
And on top of that, at the end of the year, they be having to close out all the budgets.
That's what I'm saying. That's
in the fiscal year.
That's what the fiscal year means.
Yeah, pay out what they
That's what the fiscal year.
year.
It's when they budgets start and stop. You can. It's just about having information, like, and knowing how they gonna play. But it's like, I'll give y'all an album in the end of the fiscal year, but I'm gonna give y'all an album in 4 months, and we gonna count that. Or I'm not giving y'all nothing, because they need you to drop. So people are over their heads like, yo, and they like, what you got coming? We got a Ye album. We got a Fredo's coming with an album. We got a single coming from Tiana. Like, that's the game. And if you switch up, it hurts them. They get fired. That's why you can play a game in a way different level. And by the way, Tunji ain't gonna be mad at me, because that's my nigga. He understands. He wants smart artists, because if the shit works, why would you leave anyway when the shit is kind of doing good? And y'all got my old shit, so y'all give me more money than anybody.
Right.
Everybody else you sign, we're gonna have to pay you for futures. They can pay you for futures and back end. You can get 3 times what you want for
Love that back catalog payment, boy.
But tell them before they give you an advance. Just say, tell me how much money I'm owed on my next payment though. Oh my God, you gonna fuck niggas up. Why the fuck are you asking that? That's like you tell your girl, like she asks you a question like, did you fuck that girl? Nah, I ain't fuck her. But you fucked the other one? She ain't asked about the other one. I ain't fuck her. What about her though? Who the fuck told you to ask about her? Like, it's like they don't want you to know that shit. Let me ask you a question. You're a superstar. I'm gonna give you. How do your chicks feel about your relationship situation? How do they react to you wanting to do it that way?
Huh?
How do the chicks in the street react to you deciding to start a family the way you did?
I mean, a lot of it was jealous.
I'm gonna say it probably caught a lot of shit.
Because it got chicks with that wanted babies with me, or had some that aborted the situation. You know what I'm saying? On their own situation.
I like that. Abort situation.
On their own terms. You know what I'm saying? So a little jealousy, but
you don't be worried about that.
I'm single.
You don't be worried about that shit hitting the blog.
No, I was single, so I can.
Man, listen. Chris Sean and Blueface ain't together, but that don't stop them from telling every piece of business. You don't be scared of that, man? Huh? Like, I'm only asking you that because you're an introvert. Like, if you're an outside nigga, you be like, I'm outside, nigga. But when you're an introvert, it's like, I don't want everybody.
Well, my BM's never real respectful, so I don't be having no worry about no such.
By the way, they're gonna get in line. They're gonna get in line. I'm talking about the ones that hate the I'm saying a little bit, but I'm just saying you got some that's like, fuck that nigga. You was with me first. See what happened to Zion when he announced he got a baby?
See, that's when I don't even do relationships like that. So
I'm with you on that.
It was nobody who could. They could be jealous and mad, but it was nobody who really had a right or any type of leverage of being like, oh no, like, cause I ain't give, like, we cool, but we ain't on that.
Being a rapper is so fun. They can do shit nobody else can do.
Being a rapper is fun.
Just think about it. Like, Rick Ross just drops a baby. It's like he's in a new relationship with another baby. Let that be a regular KFC working nigga. You broke ass bitch ass nigga got some motherfucking nerve working at KFC, fucking bitches outside this house.
How many kids you have?
Two.
What's the oldest in you?
Huh?
Oldest is how old?
2.
Got you. I got a 2-year-old too. That's shit. Toddlers, man.
Yeah.
Don't let them drive you crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. After meeting you, I'm a fan. Like, I'm a fan of you because I can tell you smart, and I can also tell you gonna be here for a while. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I can meet a nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna try. You gonna be fine. As long as you don't change your mindset, you gonna be fine. I got a lot of artists that I meet with, and I'm like, he's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
That
I'm
guy's
just saying,
definitely
it's just stuff be happening. Like, even with the 14 months, bro, I was so mentally invested in fixing the situation. Like, it was emotional for me too because I'm very family orientated. So you gotta think I've been doing business with these people for 4 years. So I feel like if I'm going through a situation to where, like, and it's not all their fault. I feel like if I'm going through a situation, you supposed to get me, you know what I'm saying, fix it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And care enough to get it right.
You said you meaning the people in your life.
The people I was in my independent label.
Oh, okay, cool.
You feel me?
Got you.
So I was really hurt by the situation, you feel me? And music is my outlet, music is my life. I don't sell no drugs, I don't have nothing else to go to. So
hell no.
If I can't drop music, I can't make no money.
Exactly.
Shows slow down. So it's a lot that's involved not dropping music. You know what I'm saying?
So you was trying to, when you didn't drop music, it was really because you was getting your head in the right space to drop music.
No, my budget couldn't be open.
Oh, because you were dealing with issues with your. Yeah. Oh, God.
So,
okay, now it makes. Okay, cool.
Not to go too deep, they had an outside situation with somebody else that was legal, a discrepancy. Once something legal go, y'all know that freezes down the whole chain.
Yeah.
So for the whole 2000, matter of fact, it was my birthday week, 2022, all the way to mid last year, I didn't get no pub.
Damn.
I had to watch my pub inside an account just build up every month.
Because you was working out your situation with those guys.
Because their situation. Because I'm signed to them and they in the legal
so you ain't even got no problem with them. It was somebody else.
No, at first I didn't have a problem.
Yeah.
They had a problem with somebody else and I didn't know about it and it react, you know what I'm saying? It's a chain.
Yeah.
So my pub was locked up. So you see.
So they start looking at your shit, your paperwork.
$100,000 just sitting there, you can't touch it. And it's yours.
I mean, but when that motherfucker finally hit though.
Now, so I had
you never know
independent
what's gonna
royalties. Hit though. My independent royalties get froze. So now I'm living off shows.
Now you got to go work
more.
Yes.
So now I'm oversaturating myself. I got to do more features. You feel me?
Man, you smart. Bro, you are smart. I ain't lying to you. Am I tripping?
No.
I sit with a lot of artists. Dog, you really are smart, bro.
I appreciate that.
Nah, nigga, you gonna be just fine. Yeah. You the kind of artist that I don't think exists no more.
Yeah. So with all that and having a child, you feel me?
The pressure
is a lot of mental. You feel me? Like anybody who
yes, I'm sad, nigga.
Yeah,
yes, I'm sad.
You feel me? So
what's the name of the second project?
I'm gonna do a deluxe.
You should call it "I'm Better."
I feel better.
My next project,
I feel better.
I'm planning on doing Big Ape 2. I ain't did a sequel to Big Ape yet. That's what I'm playing.
Got you.
But that was just a lot. You feel me? For me. And so that whole 14 months, with their situation going on, we was at odds because I'm like, damn, it's 5-6 months to page, y'all still ain't helped me out. My album period had closed in the last cycle. So being that we at odds and y'all haven't had the communication right with the major label, my budget can't get open. So There's no album. So now it's either I violate my agreement with Def Jam and say fuck them and drop the album myself, or I just sit here.
Or what I would have did was I would have went to Def Jam and I would have said, hey, you know I'm dealing with this legal shit. I have to stay relevant. I'm going to drop an album with United Masters on some independent shit. I'll share the income with you guys, but I can't stop.
You act like you don't know they BA team in the turn.
No. I ain't say go to the BA team. Once lawyers get involved.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Once I tell Halim and all of them that,
tell Tunji and make him say yes at that moment.
Listen, I told Tunji.
And what do you say? I'm figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out.
Because for one, to take money to drop it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they gotta find a budget.
Yeah.
The shit gotta go through legal.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
legal.
hard.
Oh, he got what situation going on? Hell no. Shit no.
Nah.
You gonna have to get that shit straight before we can drop some music.
Nah, that's one of the ones you come to like you come to us.
I'm gonna give you my phone number.
No, I'm
just telling you. Listen,
legal shit, all that shit down.
I want you to understand. Legal shut shit down, but there are ways around it that you can say. It could be something simple as, let me drop this on Imperial. Y'all own Imperial. Y'all gonna be a part of the charge. Like, let me drop this.
I tried, but when it get legal, if they give me advice on something, now they can be they in the possibility of getting their fault with my independent.
But I'm not. I would have went to legal and them. I would have went to both sides. I would have look. This was going on. I'm gonna drop it.
My independent not talking to me.
Oh, they're not?
No, we into it.
Oh, see, man.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm glad you said all that.
When it comes to my music, it's like I'm passionate about this shit. So when it get to then my money.
Hell yeah.
So now we had some fuck each other type shit. You feel me? So it's just going soft. It's going downhill like a motherfucker.
Nah, you feel me? But
I'm
glad.
Only thing I could do was every now and then push Leakerless song or something. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. Because I ain't want to. Leaking a song already, I'm violating my contract. That's just what it is.
Well, we don't know who leaked it.
I'm just saying.
He leaked it. He leaked it. He don't even know he leaked it because he was mad.
I'm just being real.
We can blame it on anybody. Like, we can do the same thing they do.
When it comes to trying to drop a whole tape, you ain't got no paperwork. You know what I'm saying? For one, I was going to get the paperwork, but now you're making promises to these producers. It's just way more technical and shit. I ain't want that weight on my shoulders of, damn, you might not get your pub or something. Like, I ain't want nothing fucked up. You feel me?
I got you.
Because my producers, I got to keep.
You want to make sure everybody eat.
Then some of these producers got fucked up managers.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to see you win bad, bro.
You're a solid nigga.
You a solid nigga, bro. Like, I ain't bullshitting. Like, artists are pieces of shit, man. And you not, bro. Nah, seriously, man, because the fact that you care, the fact that you're acknowledging other people, and you still successful, that is a testament to who you are as an artist. Like, bro, like, I'm gonna give you my number anytime you need. You'll know what I know, by the way. And I just like to see my niggas win. So if it's a phone call, hey, because let me tell you what I do know. So I was in the middle of a deal. I don't have to get into the details, but I'm working out the deal. And I'm looking at, like, how the international royalties work. And I'm like, and he starts breaking down how much money we got. And then he was like, told me how much money he got. And I'm like, how the fuck did you get that? And we didn't. They could give it to you. They just don't let nobody tell you it's legal fault. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's how they play, by the way. Like, if you deal business with me and if I blame my lawyer, I'm capping. Yeah. Cause my lawyer worked for me. Yeah. All they do is paper up what I tell them to pay. I ain't bullshit.
Yeah,
so
it just got real difficult because, like, I hired 2 lawyers.
Yeah.
I tried all types of shit. I even went to as far as terminating my deal. I served termination. In breach.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I couldn't drop music. Gave that to the label and everything. Legal wasn't having it.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know who else happened that happened to?
I'm sitting straight auditors next.
I'm about to say, you know what else that happened to? Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Her label said, you can't drop music. What did she do? She dropped music. And that's probably because Kevin Lyles didn't give a fuck. He was like, y'all feel y'all going through problems, but I got to keep my lights on.
Though, I don't know the details. But from my standpoint, she didn't like what she was seeing in her agreement, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I understood what I signed,
Yeah.
and I was abiding by it. She was trying to get her situation
ratificated. Yeah, exactly. She was trying
which
to do
they don't owe you to do that. They don't have to.
But then they also set the cease and desist to her and her team, and that didn't stop them from putting out music. And all she did was accrue a bill. So I thought
she went to where
No.
she got the cease and desist lifted.
No. She did, but she was dropping the music anyway. That was the second project. My point is this: is that when them people need to put that shit out, they don't give a fuck about independent label, your mama, whoever. We need to put this shit out. We putting this shit out. We'll just deal with the consequences of, because they have litigators on fucking retainer anyway, so they not losing money. But next time, I'll tell you, just hit me anytime, because I want to see you win more than anything. And I just know a little bit too much, a little bit more than I'm supposed to know, because I worked inside, so I know how they think and how they work. And I'm telling you, nigga, they sat back and relaxed. And to me, if I was in charge, I would have been like, yo, we dropping this music. I don't like, y'all figure that shit out. I hold y'all money in reserve, but I'm not about to let his career sit still.
And then Tundra wanted it out.
Yeah.
He wanted it bad, but like I say, and that's another part of it. Why I didn't just go ahead and drop the album myself. Like I say, it's so many people involved that my music affects that.
And Tunji's a,
like, you know what I'm
real
saying?
nigga,
like,
but
Harleen, like it's so many other people who are involved that I ain't want to be put in a bad spot. You feel me?
well, I just gotta say this.
No, I already told him if we ever get down to that.
No,
I'm putting the project out,
bro, they lucky to have you. I'm being honest with you, like, and I hope they get it right, because I sit in the room with artists all day and do this. I just film these, but I can tell, I can pick a winner, and I'm telling you, you got it. All you got to do now is make the records.
Speaking of records, this is the artist spotlight.
Yeah.
It was a little different than I know. Artist spotlight.
Yeah, he does. He was trying to start shit. No, can I tell you something? I didn't want to do it because this is going to be out by the time it's there. I didn't want to do that. I know what you don't do.
Can we? Can we hear a record? Can we hear a record from the album?
I can hear the whole album. I got a big.
I'm saying we'll play the speaker, but I'm like, for the sake of the show, I don't want to. I want his shit. By the time this come out, this will be out, and I want people to.
Yeah, I can listen to the whole thing.
I want to hear it though.
I like feedback.
He got something to say, by the way. He gonna say something.
Yeah,
you can tell, right?
Bad. I want to hear it.
I got you for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. If you make the right records, bro, with your work ethic, stars born.
Any nigga that don't give up after being stagnant for 14 months is
What
like,
the fuck I'm gonna do? Go sell drugs? Or something?
that's real.
Thank you, bro.
I got a mortgage and kids, man.
That's real.
Bro. Grown man issues.
That's real.
Well, I just want to tell you something, brother. We appreciate you coming. Man, everybody watching this, I want everybody to support you because he's doing it the right way. And to me, if we don't reward people that's doing it the right way, we telling everybody it's okay to do it the wrong way. And to me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, you made a fan of me today. And I came into it neutral, but I just like who you are as a person. I just want to see you win. So
I appreciate that.
this is, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to everybody, like, subscribe, share, all that good shit. And one other thing, stream his album, because by the time y'all see this, it's gonna be out. Stream it because he's a real nigga, he a solid nigga, and he doing it the right way. And the music is good because he's standing on business.
I'm happy, but I'm sad too.
Yes, I'm sad. By the way, this is Fredo Bang. This is Artist Spotlight. We are out.